Welcome to Module 3, Video 4. This video is about your impact on others.
We've talked a lot about why self-compassion and self-care are important for your health, but now let's talk about why your self-compassion and your self-care are important to those around you too, and may even affect how others treat you. So, how you are and how you feel radiates out to others. So, for example, when you walk into a room full of people, you can sense the energy of the room and if you really want to be there or not. You know which corner you want to head to, what crowd you want to go to speak with, or maybe it's just one person. And usually it's really by the energy that they are emitting because you can feel it, and also by your past experience with them. You can predict how the experience is going to go, right? So if you feel unworthy and if you treat yourself that way, so by even like the way you present yourself with your posture, your behaviors, and your language, and the energy that you're feeling, others are going to feel that and treat you the same way. Some of this might sound like a little bit of law of attraction, or the idea that where your attention goes, energy flows. And that's actually what I'm talking about, right? Where you put your focus, you will notice more of the same. So that's just a really important piece to remember for your own sake, right? So your energy affects me and mine affects you. In Raising Kids with Big Baffling Behaviors, Robyn Gobbel really clearly explains this. She says, if we are with someone whose nervous system is in protection mode, so by protection mode, she means that fight or flight kind of mode, we also flip into protection mode to stay alert about potential danger that is coming. Maybe there's danger and that's why they're in protection mode, so I better be. That's what we just automatically do. And so that means your child or your student's neuroperception is also doing this. They're determining safety or danger, partially based on how safe your nervous system feels. So that's really interesting. So this is not meant to be judgmental. It's just compassion for you, right? Your nervous system is probably spending a lot of time in protection mode just because of all the things going on in your own nervous system, right? How concerned you are about your family, how many challenges come up in a day. You are spending a lot of time trying to problem solve and find the danger possibilities and make predictions, anticipate where the needs might be. So your system might be in that protection mode, right? Because of just what's going on around you. So self-compassion here, right? Of course it is. Unfortunately, the flip side of that is your child is picking up on that, or your student if it's in your classroom, or you in therapy if you're a therapist. The parent that is with you is cluing into your protection mode, and will their nervous system will be affected too. It's just the way we are because we are connected. We're connected through our energy. We can't see it, but there is science behind it. It is there and we pick up on it. Stuart Shanker talks really well about this too, because he talks about it as the interbrain between a child and a caregiver. Now, he talks about this being from birth already, that The caregiver and the child are connected, kind of like a wireless, they have this wireless connection, but it's proven and it is very scientific. It's not woo-woo, right? So it's something just to consider, right? So let's just think about this. Imagine how difficult it is for you, your students, let's say, or your child to feel comfortable, safe, and ready to learn when they're preoccupied with how safe or not safe you feel to them. Even if there is nothing unsafe, right? It still may feel unsafe just because your nervous system is constantly in protection mode, trying to put out fires everywhere, right? So your child or family or student or client is constantly also scanning the environment and scanning inside them and scanning you for signs of safety and danger. It's the brain's main job. The main job is keep me alive. And I do this by predicting and anticipating what will happen next based on my perceptions, what's coming in now, inside, outside me, and my perceptions of the feeling between us. And also, included in that mix is what memories do I have that are similar to this situation in my brain that I've linked. So something that's happened in the past that might be similar that the rest of us don't even really know about, but perhaps something that's happened in the past because they recognize this person has come and in the past that person had yelled or something at this point, and now I'm in protection mode. I am start feeling like a sense of danger. Whew, wow. So all of this to say, those around us sense our nervous system. And so our energy, like it or not, affects them. And likewise, theirs affects ours. That's that's kind of a tough thing to swallow at times, right? And it puts a lot of responsibility on us to take care of ourselves and our nervous system. Like, it's not something we can sugarcoat. It's something that just is. And so that is another big reason why your self-care and self-compassion is really important. I also want to bring up one other thing. Well, maybe two. Co-regulation. You've probably heard a lot about co-regulation, whether it's through me or somebody else, but it's a big word these days. Co-regulation is the basis for learning self-regulation. And we always talk about how we want our child to be able to self-regulate. I want to tell you that hope is not developmentally appropriate until they are in their well into their 20s. Self-regulation needs a co-regulator, and that co-regulator is often you. So they need us to self-regulate, but they can't self-regulate very well if we're not regulated ourselves. So that's another really important thing. And it's Deb, no, Dana Abraham in Calm the Chaos says it very well. She says, you don't want to add your own chaos to a storm. When your child is having a difficult time, you need to be their safety. And so that means, what do? We have to somehow find a way to do that. But we can't, not if we are depleted and our energy levels are low. And like, it's just too hard, right? It's too hard. So, what can we do to boost that? We'll talk about it in another module. The other thing I wanted to bring up when I said, well, maybe two, is that we have to think about this. We're also a role model. We're a role model to our children or to our students. So if we want them to be self-compassionate and forgiving of their mistakes and realizing that it does who they are is wonderful and they are enough no matter if they have challenges or not, we actually have to role model it. That means model it for ourselves. Help them to see that we love our own selves, that we care for ourselves, that we make sure that we have our boundaries. All of that's really important. So it's about doing our self-care in the open, not hiding away and meditating. Have your child right beside you and welcome to join you, not hiding away, right? Or not hiding that I need a little bit of time by myself. No, talk about it. Talk out loud about how you are thinking compassionately about yourself and about your needs. And that in this moment, I need to prioritize me. Those kinds of things will help your child too. So you want to even think about what are you role modeling for your family, for your students and clients. Okay, that's all I have to say on impact on others, your impact.
Thank you, Haida. It's time for us to do a reflection. So I have a couple of questions to reflect on. Do you have any examples of how your energy level matched your children or students? Do you have any examples of how your children or students matched your energy level? Did you ever consider how your children or students learn self-compassion to set their own boundaries through opportunities and making choices that support their own well-being? And can you think of any other reasons self-compassion and self-care are important to you?